All right. The name is Sam Lanka. I am. Rochelle told me to say President Sam Lanka, and I am a junior.
Okay. First question: how has residence life contributed to your development this year?
So, this year we've done something really interesting in Tipstra, and it's been more like a mini outcry. That's what I would describe it. We have this thing called laundry worship, and I really like it. We have people from both guys and girls floor, and they meet in the laundry room, and we do a lot of singing. So I really enjoy that, having that spiritual accountability with people on my floor, in my room, and just in the dorm.
What components of res life would you deem necessary to promote student learning?
Just being there. My RA and RD, I feel like they've done a pretty good job with just being there to talk to. I know Kara likes writing a lot of like personal notes for people around here, and just little things like that. It's really appreciated, and you know that someone does care about you. And yeah, I would say just being there. That's the most important thing.
Oh, I'm Maddie McGuire. I am a sophomore here at Trinity, and here's my pictures. First, I drew, this is my small town, because I come from a really small town, and coming to Trinity, I got a broader sense of the world. I learned a lot more about looking at the world as a whole instead of just the small town community that I am used to. And so this picture is just us as a community that I have learned to grow and share in everything my faith and the learning and study habits that I've learned from each other, as well as just having fun growing together. And then this is I have grown in my faith because of the community that I am in. And I've learned that God has a hand in every aspect. In my life specifically, He has it in softball, He has it in my education, and He has it with me in my dorm life with all my roommates.
Great. Thank you. How has residence life contributed to your development this year?
It has allowed me to grow emotionally, spiritually, find a balance within those things, and it has given me the opportunity to really connect with other people, especially the girls that I live with here in this room. I think living in Tipstra, specifically because you have 6 roommates at the most, it's really allowed me to look at them personally as children of God and allowed me to grow in knowledge about how other people are and how I can connect with them in many different ways.
Good. And what aspects of res life would you deem necessary to promote that student learning and development?
I really appreciate the Bible studies put on in our res life, but I was thinking, what if we did study groups on floors as well as Bible studies? Just give the opportunity, if students are in the same class or kind of taking similar courses, you could have floor Bibles or floor study groups along with floor Bible studies. I thought that might be a neat idea.
Look at you bringing up ideas.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matilda. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's it.
I love Rochelle.
Hi, I'm Hart Ryan. I am a freshman, and this is my picture of myself because I can only draw stick people and stick animals. And so I wanted to focus on 3 things that I've learned while I've been at Trinity. And yeah, here goes. The first one that I thought was important was kind of mind, intellect. I guess I've learned a lot about Christianity and how you can apply it to the real world, apply it to society today. Just seeing how those two fit together, and that's really important to me. Also, my spirit, I've gotten to have a lot more connection with God, doing daily devotionals, and just a lot of connection between me and Him, and that's awesome to me. Also, action is that you start to realize the more and more time you spend on campus that God is always moving and He's always present and He always has something going on. And Trinity always has something going on to reveal that and work in that.
What components of Res Life would you deem necessary to promote student learning?
Geez. You have to have a really solid RA, honestly. My RA has helped me a lot. And it's a friendship, but there's that certain authority. You can really go to them, talk to them, ask questions that you find are really important because they've been through that stuff before. They've already been there a year or more. And just having people you can really get along with, really talk to, really reside with. Just having a good group dynamic, because when you work well with the people in your hall, it just makes your whole experience blossom, and it rocks.
Hi, I'm Laura,
Hey, I'm Becca,
and we're both freshmen on Carpenter Floor.
and we go to TCC, Trinity Christian College.
Well, my picture basically describes 3 places where I've learned the most in. I drew the Trinity van representing Trinity taking us to these places. One, I drew Moody Christian College, and you can't see Francis Chan, but he's in there. He's in the church. And I drew this because Trinity does a great job having opportunities to go see people like Francis Chan and definitely growing spiritually by listening to his messages, and it was awesome.
It was amazing.
It
It
was
was just tons of people there. Like, people couldn't even stay in the building. There were so many people.
Yeah, there was an overflow for the overflow room. That's how awesome it was. And without Trinity, we would not have known about that opportunity. So it was really great. Second question is, how has residence life contributed to your development this year? Being on Carpenter Floor, the best floor around. What?
Really is. Just check it out.
It's great. I mean, I came from a public school, and I had friendships that were shallow and didn't really last. I don't know.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Okay, but definitely being on Trinity's campus with Christian friends, you definitely see the impact that Christ has in a relationship. Just look at us.
We love each other through the ups and downs. You know, she's been great. And I haven't had a relationship like this where I really talked about God this much. And I'm just so thankful for our residence life because, honestly, if I hadn't lived on campus, I probably wouldn't have met the people I live with and also just the people in my hall, like through the events that go on. Through the things that people set up for us. Like, I've met so many amazing people that are fun and that I don't think I would have met if I wouldn't have lived here.
The third question is, what components of residence life would you deem necessary to promote student learning? I would say sleep. Did that make sense?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if residence life promotes student learning.
It does. It does. So, yeah, that's all we have for you. We love TCC. Love
it. And we love being on Roche's floor because it's awesome.
Roche is amazing.
So, go Roche!
Woo woo!